Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to be talking about my thoughts on the Fantastic Four First Steps teaser trailer. This video was originally going to come out on February 4th with the trailer when I talked about it, but I had some life situations come up that I had to get sorted out. So here I am now talking about the video, or the trailer, kind of late, but I'm here. So, I loved, and I will repeat it again, I loved this trailer. It looked so good. Just watching it for the first time, I got so inspired and just, that was why that trailer, it's why I'm a fan of superheroes, Marvel and DC, and just superheroes, period. I loved the trailer. I can gush about it all day long, but I kind of want to get more into some details on what I like about the trailer and just the whole thing they're going for, having a Fantastic Four outside of the MCU while also being in the MCU. So it takes place in a completely different universe, and eventually I believe their plan is to throw them into the main MCU. I think that's what they are setting up. So where do I begin? The casting. I think the casting is pretty good. Now, I heard people debate like, Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards. I don't know. I like Pedro Pascal. He's a growing actor, and I really like the guy. So I think he'll pull a fantastic Mr. Fantastic. And like from what I've been hearing in interviews and stuff, I think he's got it down. I'm excited to see him in the role. And I was talking to my brother. He says he doesn't really see Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch. He doesn't really have that Chris Evans-esque Human Torch to him. So I want to see more of him, and I wish they showed more of him in his flame form, if you know what I mean. But they didn't show that. But let's talk about the real show stealer in this teaser. The Thing. Ben Grimm looked right out of a page of a comic book. He looks fantastic. I'm going to be saying that a lot, sorry. It's fantastic, I'll admit that. He looks amazing, and I just love the sound design as well behind him. Just like as he's talking, it's almost like rocks are colliding almost, if you know what I mean. Like there's that subtle attention to detail in that. And then there's also like him like putting tasting the sauce as you can like hear rocks combine, and then like as he's clapping, like sounds different. It sounds more rocky, and that's attention to details I really like. And just Sue Storm, I heard she's going to be like the heart of the movie. I definitely see that. She was great. I'm excited to see more. So I'm looking forward to this movie. It looks super awesome. The Fantastic Car, everything. Now I know they established this is an established team. They have been around for a while. It's not an origin story, which I dig that. But in the trailer, they did talk a bit about their origin, kind of, because people do know about it. So I think it's cool that they're kind of comfortable just stepping out of the origin story aspect of these characters. Like Superman, it's not an origin story. They didn't really establish Spider-Man's origin story in the MCU, that's okay, but people want to see stuff like that sometimes. I think it's cool that they're just starting off characters established now. I think it just gives them to just tell a story that they want to tell. You don't have to wait for a sequel. You just want to share a story with these characters that already exist, doing their own thing as superheroes. And I appreciate that attention to detail, that they're just throwing that out there for it. But the team is fantastic. And there's definitely that family dynamic. It's there. And I'm sure we're going to see so much more of that in the movie and in future trailers that I'm just super excited to see. This movie just seems like a passion project for Marvel Studios. The fact that they released it on February 4th, that's pretty clever. That's smart. I really enjoy stuff like that. Those attention to details are just wow. It's cool. But but the characters look great. We did not see Mr. Fantastic use his superpowers where he can stretch. I wonder if they're not really quite done with that yet. I mean, they're probably still working on the movie, but I would imagine doing stretchy abilities like that are kind of hard to pull off. And I've heard theories that he's kind of ashamed about it. I am not going to say that. I'm just throwing that out there because that's stuff I have heard. But they just haven't shown it yet. And I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see more. This is definitely my most anticipated Marvel project this year, personally. I think it looks fantastic. And the fact that they did it. They showed Galactus. He is coming. And he is hungry. And like they didn't show him in his full form, but oof, I could tell like he seems like a threat. Like he seems like a Saga level villain almost. So a part of me thinks that the Fantastic Four may fail to save the world. Maybe. I don't know. Yet again, I thought in Deadpool and Wolverine he would fail to save his world, but he didn't. I think Galactus is going to be a very big part of the movie. And people are complaining about the size of the character, but Galactus has always been able to change his size. And the fact that he's not a cloud, I'll take a shorter Galactus over a cloud. That's where I draw the line. Like, why make him a cloud if Galactus is such a iconic villain with a very iconic look that no one else replicates because it's just that iconic. And we're finally getting it. But moving away from Galactus, there's still much more to this movie that I'm just super excited to see happen. Herbie looks great. I love the design and just that whole retro futuristic look this whole team has and just the world they're in has. Like the rocket ship they took into space or the Fantastic Car, the Baxter Building. It's all so elegant. And I dig retro futuristic styles of media. Like Fallout, before like the bombs fell, it was like a retro futuristic world. I love stuff like that. It's super cool. It's retro because it's cool. I think I like stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. And then just the fact that Ben Grimm, like in his street clothes, is wearing like a fedora and a trench coat. You don't really see that anymore. So seeing that was like super refreshing. It's like, and then just seeing them in like suits and stuff, and just it looks good, and just everything's really cool. I do however, want to talk about their super suits, their Fantastic Four suits. So, some people prefer the like blue and black version, like say from the original, not original, like Fantastic Four has had like blue and black suits before. And some are just like Future Foundation suits. I don't really know. I like the suits a lot. I like that they're not just the same basic uniform. It's all like different designs. Like Sue Storm has her own unique look, and the Thing, he is wearing a full uniform, but he's not like shirtless, wearing just pants. I think that's pretty cool. I think people will want him to like have that more like comic accurate look in the movie where he's like just wearing like Fantastic Four pants or whatever while he's shirtless, because him and Johnny Storm's outfits kind of look similar, except obviously they look completely different. But Mr. Fantastic's is like all exclusively blue and like it looks sleek. It's like when they show the look of the final shot of the four of them like battle ready, it was something straight out of like an Alex Ross character portrait. It was awesome. The designs look so good, and again, it's like sleek and retro. It was like classic superhero. Like were there lines and like different parts of the suit that just had extra color? Yeah, sure. Like, But Mr. Fantastic, like, he was mostly blue with some white, like white boots and white gloves, if I remember correctly. That type of stuff is super cool, and you don't see that stuff anymore. Like, people diss on the Superman suit. The Superman suit looks great for, like, the upcoming one, but people, like, are upset, like, he has, like, lines right here. Like, take what I'm wearing, for example. Like, there's just lines here. Some people will just critique that. The Fantastic Four really doesn't seem to have that much over design. I think it's sleek and I like it. It looks really good. Overall, just this whole movie, it looks beautiful. I really like it. I can't wait for it to come out, and I'll definitely review it once it comes out. And when they release like the full like trailer, I'll also talk about it. Will I do like a reaction video to it? I think that would be cool. Because like when it first came out, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm just gonna watch it. I didn't have my equipment with me to like eat, which I don't really need it, but I didn't really record my reaction. I was blown away though. I was like, dude, this looks awesome. But the film looks fantastic. It's a great first step in the right direction for the Fantastic Four. So overall, I like it, and I can't wait for more. So that's all I really have to say about this movie, the teaser trailer. I appreciate you guys for checking out this video, and comment down below what your thoughts are on the trailer. Does it look great? Do you not care as much? I loved it. Be sure to give a like, and please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.